Greetings, greetings, Facebook family. I am at my private location for my coven gathering. Footage will be posted later tonight or tomorrow, or a little bit of both. But as promised, I wanted to come and give y'all your message for today. Spirituality is pricey. Spirituality is pricey. I know, we talk about spirituality versus religion. You may have been in religion or came up in religion, and you say, well, I'm not religious now, I'm spiritual. But if you encountered some of the things I'm about to name, you've always been spiritual. You just got caught up in a religious cycle. But even that was beneficial to your journey. If you started having visions and dreams at a very early age, if you were able to see angels, demons, hear things, dream things, or tell your family and friends that, something's happening or going to happen, you've always been spiritual. Okay? You may have been raised up in a Catholic home, a Christian home, a Muslim home, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, all of those things. Those things were very, very beneficial to where you are now if you have come out of that religious world. But I just wanted to remind you or help you to see that your journey has cost you a lot. To be where you are, sitting in this place, helping people in whatever capacity that you're helping them in, by way of spirit, not by way of man, not by way of one book. You are tapped into spirit. Maybe you're doing it intuitively. Maybe you're doing it by, divination. Maybe you are doing tarot card readings, shells. Maybe you are a birth doula, death doula. It's all by way of spirit. Herbalist. Whatever you do, your walk, your journey has cost you something. And guess what? It continues to cost. And so I believe that when we are not at peace with that, that's when the chaos comes. That's when the chaos takes over our life. But for me, I realized when I came to terms that I am a spiritual person. I've always been a spiritual person. Even as a child, the chaos turned into me evolving out of the chaos, right? And now I am in the eye of the storm. They say in the middle of a hurricane or tornado, if you ever got caught in the eye of that storm, if you was in a car or whatever, and it sucked you up in the middle of that vortex, they said it's quiet and peaceful. Okay, you can't even hear nothing because it's just going so fast. And I actually had a dream of that I was in the eye of the storm. I was at peace. I was floating. I could see, people flying in the debris flying. It was just going all around, but it was quiet and it was peaceful. And it says the same way you feel when you're drowning. Yeah, I hate to get dark, but I have to give y'all what Spirit says. It came with a price. Where I am now came with a price. And when I stopped fighting against that, I'm different, I don't think like everybody, this shit over here is not, serving my highest good, this over here jacked me up, this right here got me all discombobulated. When I stopped fighting against what Spirit wanted to do in my life, that's when it became peaceful. But the scariest thing is when you're in the eye of the storm, okay? You're in your peace, you're in your flow, you're doing what Spirit says, and it's chaos all around you. And guess what? You can't do shit about it, but wait for Spirit to work it out. So this is why, if you are at the fork in the road, if you're in the crossroads, so to speak, you need to make a decision. Are you going to choose what is familiar, what is comfortable, religion? Or are you going to choose your divine purpose, your divine path? Why not? You've already paid the price. Why not? You already know what it is to feel different. People talk about you and scandalize your name and all of that stuff. Why not go the path that's going to bring you peace and fulfillment? And plus, you'll be able to manifest whatever the fuck you want. You've already paid the price. And you continue to pay the price. But why pay the price with more pain and suffering by fighting against it? Don't fight against it. Go with the flow of spirit. And I'm saying this to y'all because that's where I'm at. I'm at peace. Oh my gosh. But I'm just like discombobulated because there's chaos all around me. Things are being said, things are being done, and Spirit is telling me, baby, hold your mule. You ain't got to argue, you ain't got to fight, you ain't got to defend yourself. Just do what Spirit has told you to do. Just do what the Creator has told you to do, because I've already paid the price. And so it is. I want to encourage you, kings and queens, gods and goddesses, go with the flow of spirit. Spirituality is pricey. That is why relationships are going crazy. That is why people walked away. That is why you've lost things. That is why you had a plan for something else and it went left. That is why you feel like you are just the oddball, which you are. I'm not even gonna hold you. We are oddballs. We're not like the rest. But the moment you say, I accept who I am, I accept what Spirit has for me to do, and I just go with the flow, that is when you will begin to elevate. That is when you begin to process through, and you begin to rise up above all the shit that you're going through and become that God, that goddess that you have been destined to be. So if you need somebody to talk to, if you need a reading, you need spiritual insight, I'm here. But I'm telling you, kings and queens, gods and goddesses, embrace that which will serve your highest good. People are going to talk about you. It's not going to be easy. You're going to cry some nights. And some days you're going to look back and say, did I make the right decision? Am I crazy for going this path? I'm going to tell you, yes, you made the right decision. And yes, you crazy as fuck. But guess what? If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. So I'm here. Okay, you got a tribe out here. You're not alone. Okay, I have meetings on Mondays, a private Google Meet. I have a group. I got some stuff for you. Okay, I have a coven. You got a tribe out here. You're not alone. But I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yeah. You this is crazy. Okay, I'm crazy. You crazy. We crazy. But guess what? We're powerful. And we're working our magic and walking our divine path. You cannot lose. I cannot lose with the stuff we use. Okay? I love you. This is the Queen signing out. It's hot out here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Make sure you get something cold to drink, baby. I'm about to turn my air back on in my car. I'm waiting for some people to move so I can go and do some stuff that I need to do. And I'm here. If you need me, give me a shout out. This is the Queen, High Priestess that is, signing out.